So guys, and welcome to this quick little video. And just before I get in and give you guys this live commentary, it is a little long, so feel free to not even bother about the gameplay. It's up to you, and just listen to what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about a few things, games, my game against Jordan Henderson, and a few other things, Gamescom, an Eminem concert I'm off to, a whole bunch of different stuff, just kind of talking to you guys. Haven't done it for a while. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. And of course, if you want any Ultimate Team coins, check out utcointraders.com. Links all down below, of course. I hope you guys have a good day and enjoy the rest of the video. Bye. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a little bit of a live commentary. I understand I didn't upload yesterday, but I'll talk a little bit about that all throughout this video. So I thought I'd do a quick live commentary. I want to talk about a few things coming up, and yeah, I just got a bunch of stuff to talk about. But what you guys are going to be watching is a live commentary of me playing with this dirty little sweaty squadron, and hopefully we can bag ourselves a win. But most importantly, I'm just here to chat to you guys about a few things. Hopefully this guy changes his kit as well. Please change your kit. I'm going to have to give him a bit of the sign language. What's your other kit? Come on, this is what you do. You flip between the kits when... Come on, dude. Come on, change your goddamn kit. Are you serious? Right, fuck it. I'm going to use this one then. Be just determined to play with the Chelsea home kit. Anyways, so there's a few things going down, and oh dear. Oh, so he literally has quite the majority of the Chelsea side. I can see clearly why, yeah, he's a Chelsea fan. Anyways, let's talk a bit about what's going on, what happened yesterday, what's going to be happening in the future, all that good stuff. I have got a bunch of stuff happening, and that's happened. So yesterday, I went and I got to play Jordan Henderson. To anyone who doesn't know who Jordan Henderson is, maybe you don't follow real-life football, you just tend to play FIFA. Jordan Henderson is a Liverpool player, and I managed to go all the way up to Liverpool to have the opportunity to play against him. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It was me and JJ went up there, and we both gave him a game. I don't want to ruin the result or ruin what happened, but I will say I went for the maximum disrespect. I went as Accrington Stanley versus him, who I believe he went Real Madrid. And yeah, it was just a lot of fun. I had a really good time playing him. Some of the footage is a little bit weird in the sense that I didn't actually get to record the gameplay on screen. All you see is me playing him, and then it glances up and down at the TV screen once in a while. But it looks like I'm through here. Will he get to it? No. So yeah, it is still good though. You guys will catch the drift of it, and I asked him a few funny questions. I feel as though I kind of went... I was a little bit harsh to him at times, but hopefully he understood that it was all just in the name of fun. But of course, players like that, you know, any player that you go and you do those sort of videos with, they're very well media trained in the sense that they can't really express their banter side, if you will, in case they say something wrong or something out of order. And, you know, the press just have a field day with that sort of thing. That's something that, you know, some of the bigger YouTubers are quite fortunate about, especially like the KSI, you know, or, you know, your PewDiePie, Syndicate, all of them. They don't really have the press on their ass all the time, so that's why they can get away with saying certain stuff. And yeah, whereas, you know, the likes of Jordan Henderson, things like that, they all have to be very well media trained. They have to give some very straightforward answers at times. So in the video, it is a little bit of me doing a lot of the talking and him just kind of having to stick up some answers. But I try and ask him some interesting questions, and I get some pretty funny responses, some good responses out of him, which is all fun and games. So I had that going on yesterday, and like I said, that was a great experience, a lot of fun to do. But then in the future coming up, I'm actually off to Gamescom. And to anyone who doesn't know what Gamescom is, I went last year, and it was some of the most fun I've ever had. It's essentially a games convention. That might sound a little bit nerdy, but it's not so much a games convention as it is just going out and getting really drunk in Germany. It's in Cologne. To anyone who, like I said, if you haven't been and you ever get the opportunity to go, then just do it. You know, if you have £500 saved up or whatever, you could easily go on £500, and it is just a really awesome time. So I'm going to be out there. I know I have a few German viewers out there, so if you're there at Gamescom, let me know, and make sure you say hello, tweet me, all that stuff. I'm sure I'll meet up with a few of you guys. I remember last year, especially, I was a lot smaller last year, maybe around 70,000 subscribers, something like that. But I had a oh my god, that was just terrible. But yeah, I had a few people even recognize me when I was at Gamescom, which was pretty crazy considering, you know, it's a completely different country. But yeah, that was so I got that coming up. Before that, I'm actually off to an Eminem concert, and he's got some crazy good supporting acts, I believe. What the hell? Crazy good supporting acts. He's got the likes of, I think, Tyler the Creator, Kendrick Lamar, a few of the other people there. That's just my sort of music. I know a few guys will be like, I'm really not interested in that, but Eminem is a lot of my childhood. for me. I don't know. He was the sort of guy I listened to when I was pretty young. My parents really didn't like me listening to him, but that's just who I enjoyed listening to. And so he reminds me a lot. Oh, let's have it. Let's have it. Oh, the sweaty header, the freezy tramp, whatever you want to call it. It's in the bag from Tarat. But yeah, I'm really excited to go and see him. I think he'll be a really good act to go and watch. And for me, I don't want to say it's the last time I'm ever going to have the chance to see him, but he's certainly, you know, he's old now. I want to say he's coming up to 40, or maybe he's older than 40. I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that stuff. But, you know, he's no young gun anymore. So, would you like some? No, what the fuck? Oh, I hit the post. But yeah, this was one of the rare opportunities that would have to ever see him live, so I gotta go and do this. So it's actually me and Nepenthes that are gonna go and watch him live, and that is gonna be on the 19th up in Scotland. I'm going up to Glasgow to see that. My area. I never really went to Glasgow too much. I wasn't, you know, I like to stay alive in those sort of situations. So yeah, I'm off to Glasgow. And speaking of which, we had the England-Scotland game last night. It was hilarious on Twitter as well. So many jokes flying around, and it was crazy the amount of people like, oh my god, Cal, who are you supporting? And of course, to anyone who doesn't know, I've got a really weird sort of nationality. In fact, it's so hard because when people ask me, most of the time I have no idea where I'm even from. So I don't really know who I support when it comes to Scotland, England. It's a answer I really have to come up with for myself, because I was born in England, but I also lived in Scotland for around 4 years. So I don't know. It's a weird one. I don't know who to support, but I tend to stay neutral. But of course, people on Twitter and things just love a little bit of drama. They love to see, you know, who you support, and especially if they lose, they like to get on your case. So I decided to stay a little bit neutral yesterday. I didn't really mind, but I'm a bit of an underdog guy myself. I don't know about you, especially when it comes to sports that I don't know or I don't watch often, and I'm round at a friend's house who maybe really enjoys basketball or the NFL. You know, when it comes to Super Bowl or something like that, I tend to just go with the underdog. I'm just everyone loves an underdog. So yeah, I got that. And that was all gravy, baby. Oh, please don't score. Yes, good stop by Hart there. Hart is I really hate voicing football opinions on FIFA videos and things, just because football is simply a world of opinions, and if people don't agree with your opinion, you're suddenly stupid, you're ignorant, and you know nothing about football. So if that's one thing to learn, people on the internet just love to make you feel like you're wrong. So I don't want to voice too many opinions, but he is not having the best time at the moment. He's not playing that well, and he's not like the player he was, I want to say, was it 2 seasons ago, where he just came in and he was just bossing the Premier League. But I don't feel as though that's the case anymore. And it was really nice to see Lambert get a goal. It was a header goal. That was really cool to see him pick that up, because it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, it's nice to see players being picked on. Whoa, that was a sweet diving header. A player being picked on form, and not so much the name, because I feel as though that's one of the big mistakes on England's side, is that they always tend to just pick the players with the names. You know, if he's been talked about a lot, you know, people are like, he's the next big thing or whatever, they tend to just shove him in the squad, and I don't feel as though that's the right thing to do at all. It's nice to see that, well, they kind of experience what happens when you pick a player when he's just playing well and he's a little bit in form. And oh my god, I got so lucky there. I actually thought that was a penalty, but it turns out it's a corner. So yeah, we had that yesterday. That was all gravy, baby. What else do we have going on shortly? Of course, we got FIFA 14 coming up pretty soon. I'm going to be able to play that over at Gamescom. I can't wait to do that. I played it over at E3, but like I said, the build was really quite early, and there was a lot of things wrong with the build, and you really can't build that much of a judgment over a game on that. I will say though, and I'm not even going to bullshit you guys about it, is that on the next-gen consoles, the game is good, but it's such a letdown compared to what it's like on the other one. And look at that. That's just filth. That's just filth. I'm so sorry I had to do that to you. Yeah, on the next-gen console, the game is unreal. It is so much fun to play. I don't even know how to say it. It's just a completely different game. But when it plays on the current-gen console, your Xbox 360s, your PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3s even, whoa. It's a good game, and it has its improvements, but it just... I guess it's one of those things. Once you play it on the new Xboxes and new PlayStations, you just can't go back to what it was. And this is slowly turning into a bit of a manslaughter. Aruna Kone there picking up another goal in the 45th minute to make it 4-1. So we're about to go into halftime here. I'm sure the ref will blow the whistle as soon as I get my feet on the ball here. Let's see if I can muscle him off, and that's the case. So I'll go through to the halfway line shortly when I get the ball. Oh my. Oh my, come here, come here. That's enough of that. Yeah, and I want to talk a little bit about the FIFA House Tournament. If you guys haven't watched that, I uploaded the final. I'm going to talk about it now, so if you haven't seen it, cut the video right now and go ahead and watch it if you don't want any spoilers. But I will say that I ended up losing the final only by 1 goal difference, which is okay. It wasn't one of those things that I was super sweating out at, and it was you know, the other guys didn't take it too seriously either. But it was nice to see that I got through to the final. I'm actually, I don't know, I feel a lot of people like to kind of they go in thinking that I'm not that great of a player, but I think they forget that I actually used to play a lot of Ultimate Team. And because I started FIFA 13 playing a lot of career mode, people have it in their heads that just an offline scrub, but little do they know, you know, I got a little something else in the locker. And as you can see, this game is going pretty well, and Balotelli's about to sink this onto his nugget. Oh well, that was the plan anyways. But yeah, so I had a really good spell with that, which was nice to see. And oh please, bury that, son, bury that. And I got through to the final. Like I said, I lost. Meh. Not too bothered about it, but it was a fun little tournament to play in, and it was nice to see kind of where I stacked against some of the other guys, just so I kind of get a feeling. But that brings me on to FIFA 14 and how I want to be in FIFA 14. I'm going to be doing a lot of, oh, that was close in your post. I want to play a lot more FIFA. In FIFA 13, I didn't really play that much FIFA, if I'm completely honest with you. I think I have, what is it, coming up to 200 win, oh no, like 160 wins and 100 losses or something like that. I can't remember anyways. And that's not a lot of games for someone who plays this game essentially as a full-time job. I know that, you know, that's only a very small portion of what I do, and that's where I get the gameplay. I've got the editing and things to do, but, you know, considering this is my main game on YouTube, that's not a lot of games. In fact, that is very, very few. So I really want to play a lot more of it, and I think that I really will, because I want to be really good at FIFA 14, if I'm honest with you. I want to be, there's no way I'm going to become one of the top 100 players or anything along those lines, but I just want to be a really solid player. At the moment, I'm a good player. I definitely think I'm above average, but by no means am I the sort of, you know, a player that is going to go 100 wins to 1 loss or anything like that. You know, next season, I'd like to have for every five games, I'd like, whoa, that was a crazy goal again. For every 5 games that I play, for every 5 wins, oh my god, I'd like to have 1 loss. So I think that's a pretty good ratio. I think that's something that I can achieve in FIFA 14. But one of the big things about the early parts of FIFA is that you don't have the Christmas noobs, you don't have the, you know, the new people to Ultimate Team in when you start off. So it is going to take a little while for me to get good, and I know that my record to begin with will be awful, as will a lot of the other YouTubers as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how I adapt, how well I play. But I'm excited for it, and Ultimate Team looks like it's going to be juicy. I don't know too much about it, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We've already seen a few things with the chemistry and all that, but I'll let you guys know at Gamescom and things alike what I really think to it. And the build then is going to be so much better, so I'll be able to give you a much better opinion. And of course, the cut back in there from Balo, and let's see, Tarap, just do him, and then bury that. Oh, unlucky. So we talked a bit about FIFA 14. Let's talk a little bit about some of the other games. I always like to discuss a few of the other games. So at the moment, I'm a big player of League of Legends. To anyone who watches that is a game that I play a hell of a lot. It is just such a good game, such a well-made game. Riot do a really good job of just always having new content coming in and out of the game, which just kind of refreshes you, just makes the game so much more fun. So for that reason, I'm playing that game a lot at the moment. What else is there? The GTA 5 new multiplayer trailer came out. I was actually really impressed by it. I thought it was really, really good. But I was a little bit confused, I'm not gonna lie. They showed a few of the really cool things about it, but at the same time, it's gonna be one of those things that I'm not gonna be able to say, oh my god, I can't wait for, until I actually get to play it. Now, that's only for the multiplayer. The offline, I know, is just gonna be heavenly, godly, any sort of adjective you wanna used to describe that game. It is going to be, it's just going to be the best thing ever, and I'm so excited for it. It could be one of those games I put on my second channel, but of course, what do you call it, FIFA 14 is going to be on around that time, so who knows. Let me know, guys, are you guys going to be playing GTA 5? I know for a fact that I'm going to give it a bash, because it looks so good. I don't know how you can't play that game, pretty much. And everyone's been hyping up for it, and it's going to be coming out later this year. Also, a big question I want to ask you guys is, are you going to be getting the next gen consoles? So I know a lot of you guys, you may not have a job, you're still in school, that sort of thing, you know, you just don't have the money to spend on a brand new games console, which is completely understandable. I remember that situation myself. Are you guys going to pick one up? I'm interested to know, are you going to get an early Christmas present, maybe an early birthday present, whatever it might be. And this guy is just getting a little bit shredded. Oh, nice tackle. Fair enough. Told me to eat my words. But yeah, so are you guys going to get it? If so, which one do you think you're going to get? I don't want to see any console wars or whatever. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. You guys are going to... If you're going to have console wars, then you're going to have console wars. It is whatever. But I do think that I'm going to be getting both of them, and I'm going to try and play FIFA on both of them as much as possible. As weird as that might sound, I'm going to try and play on both as much as possible. As you guys know, FIFA 13, I was Xbox pretty much exclusively, but the PS4 looks like a really good console. It looks like it has its benefits, but if you guys do or don't know that Ultimate Team is going to have some exclusive stuff strictly for Xbox One, so I'm excited to see what that's going to be. I'm 99% sure that stuff is all going to be revealed at Gamescom, so make sure you tune in to see what happens when they talk about some of the online stuff at Gamescom, because yeah, I'm really excited to see what they announce with EA, because they've been working together quite a bit, and I can't wait to see what goes down with it all. So once that's announced, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be an Xbox One guy, but like I said, I'm going to do my best to play on both consoles as much as possible. If you guys are interested, I can give you my sort of feedback on what I think to both of them, but things with that, again, are very much just fanboyism. It's very much, no, PlayStation is better, blah, blah, blah is better. You got to go into these sort of things with a bit of an open mind, but we'll see how it all pans out. Gamescom, what other games are you guys looking at? There's a few other that I know I was thinking about, but I just can't think of any at the moment. And oh, I scored again to make it 6-4. It's just, there's goals galore. No one's actually paying attention. To try and commentate and play as well, that's a bit of a challenge. I do try my best. To those of you who are wondering, I am going to be trying to get that Henderson video up as soon as possible, because it is quite good. I really like it. I felt bad I went in on him a little bit, but yeah, it was good fun, and that video should be up before the 19th of August. That's when I go for the Eminem concert up to Glasgow. So once that is done, then you guys should enjoy that. I apologize, there hasn't been too many videos. I'm gonna try and stack up a few. Also, a big thing about the Toby and Cal start from scratch is that it's, we both got to find a time when we're free, when we're not making videos, that sort of thing, and we're both not busy, to go ahead and play. So I apologize there isn't the frequency that you may have liked. Oh no, wait, please don't tell me I slid him. Oh my, I thought that would have been a penalty there. But yeah, I apologize there hasn't been as frequently as you may have liked them to be. I am trying to get them out as much as possible, but like I said, I've been pretty busy. I was up in Liverpool all of yesterday, so I didn't have any time to make a video for you guys. But I will try and get that Toby series for you tomorrow, and then throughout the week that I'm at Gamescom. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, I have Eurogamer coming up, so that's going to be a lot of fun as well. If you guys are Eurogamer people, then let me know in the comments as well. But this guy almost made an epic comeback, but I believe that is going to be time up for him in the 90th minute as well. Who knows? He might be able to get an equalizer and we go to extra time. Then I'm kind of fucked because I don't know what else to talk about. Kind of been through everything. But yeah, there we go. All the way out to Ben Arfa. Ben Arfa's going to get tricky. What's going to happen? Oh, shit. Please, ref, the whistle, ref. Yes! Anyway, 6-5, that's a good victory. Kind of messing around a little too much, wasn't focused enough, but hope you guys all have a cracking day, and of course, leave a like, leave a comment, all that good shenanigans. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye-bye.